Welcome back. I'm Russ Rollins, along with Angel and Carlos, Angelique, Ryan Holmes, and live from Gatorland. And remember, you can support Gatorland by buying T-shirts and stuff from the Gatorland gift shop. And at 10 o'clock, you can see Savannah at the it's called School of Croc. And Savannah, you have a guest. You have a guest with you today. Well, is that Chester?
No, this is not Chester. This is Donnie, and Donnie's worked here for like 100 years. And he's one of the top echelon people at Gatorland, and he does our YouTube, he does School of Croc, everything. So he has a relationship with Chester that I do not. So he's going to go with us. Those are peacocks. He's going to go with us.
Wait a minute. You had to get someone to go in with you? That's how afraid you are of Chester?
Yeah, I will go in with Chester by myself. Tell me if the sound is bad, and I'll change it.
No, it's fine. That's fine. I am so surprised because you're normally not afraid of anything.
She's not.
No,
she's not.
I'm afraid of Chester.
Now, should she be afraid of Chester?
Yeah, I mean, you should have a healthy respect for Chester. But look, I've been trying to get her to go in there and feed Chester the entire time she's worked here, and she's not afraid of anything. If you guys notice, she's not wearing gloves. I'm wearing gloves. She's not afraid of salmonella, obviously. Why are you afraid of Chester? You got this.
Yeah, she's never. I mean, really. Have you ever? Okay, how long have you been working with Gator? What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Name's Donnie. I've been here for almost 13 years.
Donnie, you've been there for 13 years. Donnie, have you ever met another woman like Savannah in your all your times of dealing with reptiles and gators? Have you ever met another Savannah?
No, I have not. Savannah is one of a kind, as I'm sure all you guys know this already.
Yeah. Knowing her over 20 years, she's but she came there like with a willing to do anything, right?
Oh yeah, she's a force to be reckoned with. I mean, she came in this park and she made things happen that have never happened here before. She has taught animals to do things that they've never done before, giving them treats I didn't even know existed in the world. I mean, she's a force to be reckoned with for sure.
She's a superstar,
she made
man.
her own
She's a
way
superstar.
here at Gatorland.
Very good. Ryan, you got a question for Donnie?
Yeah. What? So if it's the most dangerous gator and it's known for eating everything and biting people, like why go with like an innocuous name like Chester, not something like Razor Teeth or something?
Yeah. How do you get the name Chester?
I mean, look, Chester's also a part of our birthday party program here at the park. So we bring families in with Chester, and we're not trying to scare the daylights out of him, you know. He's got a crazy attitude, which shows people he doesn't play around. But the name is kind of welcoming at the same time. We like to throw people off, you know, keep them on their toes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Well, let's, by the way, you can go to our YouTube channel right now, Real Radio Monsters on YouTube, or the Real Radio Facebook page, and let's see the biggest gator at Gatorland.
Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around. Someone else is holding it for us.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
That's our square.
Get the meat.
Okay. I don't even like to go in here, actually.
Yeah,
okay.
Savannah never gets scared. Chester. Oh, he's got his own nameplate.
Yeah. So if you go to our YouTube, you can see this. Or our Facebook right now, she's like it's like she's broken into a gator park.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I've been in there before. It's
gator,
massive.
That's pretty big.
Call him over here, Donnie.
Hey, Savannah, how big is Chester? Like the weight and the length?
He's probably 14 and a half feet long.
Wow.
Oh, he's slowly moving.
Get ready.
Like yeah.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's a damn dinosaur.
Like he is.
That's a damn dinosaur.
He doesn't like that y'all are in
Go
there.
ahead.
You can tell.
No.
Oh, he looks pissed.
Damn.
Yep.
This is Chester at Gatorland. They're feeding Chester.
Oh.
Put his hand right near it. And Savannah won't do that, which is so weird because she normally is not afraid of things.
No, I will not do that. We're going to do that.
Oh, he's coming out of the water. Oh.
Even this video is deceiving on how big he is. Once he gets out of that water, you'll be able to see how his size because he is just massive.
Yeah, 14 foot. What do you think he weighs? Savannah, what do you think he weighs?
What do you think he weighs?
Oh, probably 1,000 pounds.
Listen to that chomp. Everybody be quiet.
Yeah,
Listen to that chomp.
You need to hear it. Ah! You need to hear
Listen to
it.
that chomp.
We don't want him to get out of the water. That's for sure. I'm going to put the phone by the chomp so you guys can hear it.
Okay.
Ready?
He's big.
That's there. One more time, buddy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Chester! He's being nice.
Hold on, we're going to go.
He's being nice.
Here we go. Ready? Ready, Chester.
Oh, my God. That's the biggest gator at Gatorland.
Right?
Chester, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to give him one piece, Donnie.
Oh, come on,
no,
Savannah.
go
Come on, Savannah.
behind that tree, and that way you can get all of us. Okay,
Yeah.
I need a piece of food, though.
I need to see Savannah for scale on this
Oh
gator.
my god.
Yeah, you'll see in a second here. And
Now you got to make him stand up.
Okay.
Gonna make him stand up.
No.
Oh.
Oh, Savannah's gonna get big.
Chester!
Whoa.
Damn, she's close.
Chester!
oh,
Oh, Savannah. Damn.
Chester!
Live on our
I'm scared
YouTube.
to tickle
I'm
him.
nervous watching
I'm
this.
scared to tickle him.
You can go back and
I'm
watch this
scared
later.
too.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's Savannah's really close to the
Chester.
gator.
Yeah, don't fall. My God, it's slippery
Chester.
right
Ah! Oh!
She just touched his nose. She's crazy as hell.
She looks like she's gonna fall
Chester, big
in.
boy. Chester, big boy. Chester!
You got to watch this on the YouTube channel. I'll pull this and
Holy
play it
goodness.
later.
We're gonna make the.
Savannah,
Big
you're
boy.
way too close.
there. Yeah, that
Big
is like
boy.
mud right there.
Yeah, don't slip, girl.
Yeah, that's good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you did good. Congratulations. That's man, Savannah, that's crazy. That is a big ass gator, and you put your hand right on his nose.
I mean, look
Oh
at his
my
tail.
God,
Look at his tail. Where
baby.
the tail hits the back of the actual water. You know. Wow.
Yeah,
Man,
we
I had
actually-
so much anxiety.
I had a lot of anxiety too, and I don't usually get anxiety. We are actually building Chester a different habitat, but you know, times are weird right now, so there's not really extra funds to do that. And of
Hey.
course, we don't want him out there killing everything.
No, hey, make sure you tell Donnie thank you for doing that.
For the
That's
assist.
Yeah, Donnie, they
you.
say thank you so much.
You're welcome.
yeah, you're the man, Donnie. Savannah though, there you go. There's Donnie and Savannah. Got to give you props, Savannah. Even though you were scared, you tapped him on his nose like 3 times.
Yeah, well,
You got real
I only
close.
tapped him on his nose after he already ate from Donnie. I wouldn't have done it first.
Hey, so
No way would I have done it
Savannah,
first.
how often does a gator like his size get fed a day?
He only eats like once every 2 or 3 days. We've been trying to feed everything more, but because it's really hot and it's breeding
Right.
season, so they eat a lot more right now than they normally do.
right?
But you know, Chester will eat till he can't eat no more if you let him.
Okay.
I like Chester. He's
Wow.
my kind of gator. That's
Here,
my
let me
kind of
see if I
gator.
can get you guys close to him. Hang on.
Closer? Okay.
Yeah, get as close as you can.
Put the phone in there.
But
Oh my god.
Savannah,
Donnie,
you
don't.
Please?
Here.
she's already close.
Chester!
Oh my heavens.
Chester!
Oh.
It's live on our
Oh,
Facebook
please.
page,
Oh, no.
Real Radio
Donnie,
Monster.
No, no.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It's Real Radio's
I
Facebook
only
page.
got
You
my
can check it out.
iPad in here.
When she gets that shot of the gators, when they do that half mouth open, it always seems like they're like, "Yeah, try me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
try me.
I know.
Let you slip
I won't
just
bite
one."
you.
Yeah, look at that.
My mouth is just open for no reason.
Hey, Savannah. Oh, you just touched his nose again. Savannah, because he's so big, is he like slower than other gators? So is that why you're not?
Absolutely not. He's
No.
faster than other gators because he
Really?
was a wild alligator.
I'll be damned. Huh.
Oh, boy.
Well, you definitely delivered
You know-
today. That's pretty good.
Whoa.
Our alligators here at Gatorland that are born here, they live the sweet life. Chester remembers back in the day when he used to be poor and have to eat everything.
Hey, Savannah,
Talking about the gator, right?
has Donnie ever been bitten?
Donnie, have you ever been bitten by anything?
Yes, I have. Unfortunately, it's not fun. It hurts really bad. Nothing as big as Chester, knock on wood, all right? But smaller ones, yeah.
A small gator? That would freak me out.
Side conversations make me nervous.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
freak.
When I can't see the gator, yeah, I don't like it.
How big was the gator that bit you, Donnie?
I've been bitten twice since I've been here, and one of them was probably about 8 or 9 feet, and the other one was about 7.5 feet. But let me tell you, a 7-foot alligator could easily rip your hand off, your finger off, or potentially your arm or your leg. I mean, they're no joke, even at 6, 7 feet long.
So, Donnie, when it clamps down, I mean, from what I understand, when a gator clamps down, you just got to wait for it to open its mouth. You can't. There's not much you can do, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, alligators don't really want to eat us, but once they feel something in their mouth that feels to them like a piece of meat, they don't really know the difference. So when they bite you, you got a 50-50 chance. Sometimes they're going to hold on, and you got to kind of cry for help. And the other time, you know, hopefully they just kind of bite you and let you go and realize what they've done. But twice. The first time for me, the gator grabbed a hold of my hand and would not let me go for like 5 minutes. in the middle of this show. Turned out I was okay, but I was at the mercy of him. I had to wait for him to let me go.
Oh, damn it, man. Yes, Ryan, question for Donnie, who works at Gatorland with Savannah.
Donnie, everything I know about animal care and zoos comes from my knowledge of Tiger King, and in that, the man is straight on his leg. He carries a gun on his side in case something really goes wrong. How come you guys don't have the same kind of protective equipment? This is a question from our YouTube.
I mean, that's a legitimate question, I guess. I can tell you guys this: here at Gatorland, we have safety policies in play. We follow them to the T, and we have a pretty good safety record. If you put us up against anybody else in the industry, compared to how many times we interact with them, we don't get hurt all that much. And that's because we watch what we're doing, and we make sure everybody who goes into an area is well-trained. Now, Savannah is able to come in here and feed Chester when she wants because she was well-trained. You guys witnessed that.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Donnie, have you ever had to tell Savannah, hey, listen, back up or don't do that? Because I was with her at Gatorland one day, and she went into the crocodile bin with a bucket of meat, and there was like 50 of them chasing her. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, have you ever had to calm her down and tell her to back up a step or two?
Look, more than once, all right? So Savannah does our YouTube channel. You guys know it, the Gatorland vlogs. And when we're filming, she's behind the camera 90% of the time. So when we're in the breeding marsh, she's focused on the screen, and you don't know who's coming up from the left. I swear there's an alligator in our breeding marsh named Van Gogh, and this alligator has it out for Savannah. She's probably had like 7 close calls with this thing since she's worked here. But all the time, we watch each other's back. She saved my butt the other day in the middle of a croc enclosure. So if she scratches my back, I scratch hers.
That's awesome. Donnie, hey, pleasure today, buddy. Thank you for doing that.
Thanks,
we really
man.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're totally welcome. I'm giving the phone back to her, and I'm going to keep my eye on the gator.
All right.
That was awesome, right?
Savannah, that was awesome. But we've got someone that wants to ask you a question.
Okay.
Coronavirus Cam has a question for you about whether gators can get coronavirus or not. Coronavirus Cam, you there?
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize that I was eating some fish tacos. I'm actually doing in your house right now. But can coronaviruses get gator? Can gators get coronavirus? Excellent question, Russ, and I'm glad you told me about it.
Oh, she went away.
Oh, damn it! I was gonna try and infest her. Dang. Oh, well, you know what? We'll try another day.
I'm here.
Oh.
Coronavirus asked you if gators can get coronavirus.
Well, I will tell you that alligators are immune to, like, SARS. They're immune to pig flu. They're immune to, what's that other thing? HIV.
H1N1.
What else?
HIV. H1N1.
MRSA. Like, they're immune to almost everything. But, the science isn't even out about this COVID-19 with humans, much less alligators. But I would assume because they're immune to almost everything and their blood is like magic, that they probably are not. But I can't say scientifically that that's a fact.
Their blood is like magic. Is that
Their blood is like magic.
How's that?
Well,
I use it for spells.
Hey, you know that one song, everybody knows gator blood is magic. Every little thing they do is awesome. That's a great song. I sing it all the time. I'm gonna go back to chilling in Savannah's purse.
Okay.
Because they're immune to almost everything. That's the thing. That's why I would assume that they probably would not get affected by that.
All right. Well, listen, if you would like to help out Gatorland, you can go to the Gatorland.com to the gift shop and buy a T-shirt or something like that. They could use the help right now. Savannah does the School of Croc every day at 10 o'clock, and it's all free, right? It's free for kids to watch.
Absolutely free. Absolutely free. It's on Facebook, and then you can check out our a little bit more dangerous activities like swimming with alligators at 3 o'clock on our YouTube channel.
Savannah, you delivered today. Just like you said, that was
Good
great.
job, bro.
Congratulations. That was a big gator, and I can't believe you popped it on the nose 3 times. That was cool.
Yeah, me neither. But only after it had eaten. See, that's the key. Like, if it eats a couple pieces and it settles down a little bit, I would never do it first.
Oh, I see. That's a good little trick there.
Yeah.
All right, Savannah.
That's a gator trick.
Gator trick. All right. Well, you have a
Russ,
safe weekend.
We've been using that trick on you for years, man.
Yeah.
Savannah, have a safe weekend. Stay healthy, and we'll talk to you on Monday, okay?
Okay, I'll see you guys Monday. I love you so much.
All right, see you later.
Bye,
All right.
girl.
Hey, don't go anywhere. When we come back, it's time for the ones and twos with Angel. You're listening to the Monsters of the Morning.